back again.
Nicki Minaj, beats one.
All facts. Greatness is what we on the brink of. At the end of the day, that's what I do.
Live from New York.
Queen Radio.
Queen.
Yeah.
Queen.
Nicki Minaj.
Where my queens at? Yes,
You made the biggest impact. Check the spreadsheet.
Yeah. How are you? Whose laugh is that? Yikes. Okay. Flex, thank you so freaking much for being here.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate you having me.
Oh my God, this is legendary. We have Funk Master Flex on Queen Radio.
I'm with you.
I am so excited. Now, I want to make sure my sound effects are good because I have awards to give out. Cocksucker Awards is getting given.
Wow.
Now, hold on. Wait, hold on. Where my bombs and where my bombs? Y'all took my bombs because Flex is here tonight? Y'all took my bombs because Flex is here?
I borrowed it.
You did?
I borrowed it.
Wait, hold on. Oh, here it is.
Yes! They can't see this as it's going on, right?
No.
They can't see it, so they don't.
They don't know.
There's a mirror. I gotta break this down. There's a mirror.
Break it down.
There's now. Is that like the bag has a little fur? You have the
that's
the
my
makeup.
little. I got that as a gift.
The makeup artist is here simultaneously.
Yeah.
Outfit's amazing.
Thank you. Ooh,
Yeah,
well, this is dressed down, but you know I'm in my Burberry ting. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing.
You're
Can you
operating
guys
the
hear
phone.
me?
I like it.
Yes,
I
give me
see
the
what
other.
it is.
Now, I don't want to be.
And you really push the buttons. That's crazy. I saw you
Yes,
pushing the buttons.
babe. Are you aren't you proud of me?
Yeah, I expected something different. I expected
See?
something different.
I'm
I did.
really in the paint. I'm doing it.
Yeah, pushing the button with the mirror. It's happening. It's happening.
Yeah.
The headphones are amazing. I like those.
And these are really my headphones, my actual Beat headphones. Can everyone hear me? I feel like I sound so low. I don't want to be taped, you guys.
Okay.
Do only my cameras tape me unless you're gonna get this edited for you guys. I don't want to be just put out there looking any old crazy old way.
The queen.
So Flex Booth, you guys. I mean, if you guys want to take, but just make sure you know you don't do me.
Don't do you bad. Don't do you bad.
Don't do me.
Her whole thing, right? Her in it. Wow. What was that first award you said? It was the
Cocksucker.
How'd you come up with that? The Cocksucker Award.
Well, it really is somebody that inspired it. I won't say who, but
Who got it last week? Because I missed that.
Oh, two women who put an actor on the internet for trying to feed his family by bagging up some groceries. You know, he was doing a job between his jobs.
Yes.
Jeffrey.
And you donated to him. You gave him.
Yes, but by the way, we still haven't found a way to reach him. So if anyone is listening, I would love to contact. Let's make contact, you guys. I'm really excited. Okay, wait, hold on. Before we get into anything, because Flex, you know this is gonna be a legendary fucking show.
The disrespect.
Wait,
I need a good recap too, because
I know. I'm gonna give you what the fuck you came for. Surgery with the motherfucking.
I want a good recap.
All right, I just hold on before I get on.
That's your phone ringing?
I'm calling some. It's fucking Treyway. What's the fuck is good, nigga? What's good?
Fucking Treyway. You know what the fuck going on? What up, little nigga?
No, I'm here. We here. Flex and I are here. What do you want to say? I know you about to be on a flight. You came out with the queen last night.
That's 6ix9ine?
That's 6ix9ine.
Yeah, you almost got jammed up.
You want to say, nigga?
Yeah. What up?
That's Flex. That's Flex.
Tell Flex I said, what up? He talking to the king of his city, man.
I'm talking to the king of the city? You were in the crowd? Wow. Wow. And Queen?
Tell Flex he talking to the lyrical god, you heard?
He said the lyrical
You
god.
heard what the fuck he said, Flex.
You know what? Now I'm gonna call you on that now. You said the lyrical god. So I need you to come up and freestyle. Now, what we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Now you said it. I'm gonna put you on the spot. You gonna come up and do a freestyle? You gonna come up?
I'm gonna come up. You
he
don't got nothing on me.
He don't gotta do that. No, Flex, he don't gotta do that.
I'm gonna bring him and Don Q together.
Who's that?
Yeah, because they was sharing, that they was gonna like do a little battle thing.
Mm-hmm. Oh man, I ain't competing with these. You heard?
That's one thing I like about Nicki. Nicki know who that is. She riding for Tekashi. She rode for Drake too.
Do you want to say anything to the people? Do you want to say anything to these dick suckers who've been sucking my dick? Do you want to say anything to our fucking city? It's the ball is in your court. Boo, what's good?
Yo, you stealing my lines. Yo, you is crazy. But anyway, to everybody who's listening, to all the viewers, to all the shit, listen to me. I'm the king of New York. That's bottom line, what it is. And you can't compare someone who's been in the game for. It's like you can't compare someone who's been in the game for 10 years plus, you know what I'm saying, straight, to someone who just came in the game. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that. As you can't hop on the hate train, you know what I'm saying?
Didn't 6ix9ine just go at Ludacris? Is this thing out of his fucking mind?
You can't do that. So, like, it's like me coming in and saying I'm better than Drake, which I am, you know what I'm saying? But I can't say that, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Nicki, you gonna answer that, Nicki? You gonna answer that? Now I'm putting everybody on the spot. Nicki, you gonna answer that? Okay.
He all right. He good. He chilling. He joking. He good. Be quiet.
Niggas know the vibes.
You know what I'm saying? No, but Tekashi real things. And I want to go on record having said, shout out to Kanye for linking up with Tekashi. Everybody know he's super talented. And I want to thank him for Kanye for linking up with my little baby. 6ix9ine is really my little baby, and I don't give a fuck what you niggas got to fucking say.
But did he hit though?
Yo, you hear me? You hear me, Nick? Before I hang up, yo, Flex, before I hang up, to all the viewers listening, I would like to take this time to announce that me and Nick in a relationship, and I'm new boy.
You want to take this time to announce?
Yeah.
And you know that's exactly why new boy don't fuck with me no more. Get the fuck off my phone, 6ix9ine. All right, bye, baby. I love you. He's on a long flight right now, so he really just called us from the plane. He's on a long I'm trying to Instagram my Queen Radio link. He's on a flight right now going to Colombia.
Wow.
Like, he's doing his thing. Like, I must say,
I'm a fan of his.
Yes.
I'm a very big fan of his, and I get a lot of flack for playing it. I get a lot of flack for liking it.
Okay, but
it's
now,
good music.
But now Kanye has openly shown that he fucks with him. Jay has, So now what? Now what? Now everybody gonna be on the bandwagon now? Now they gonna dick suck now? Like, come on.
You know what it is about 6ix9ine that people lost track of, and what I judge.
We don't want to hear about 6ix9ine today. Today's about Cardi. That nigga 6ix9ine be alright.
Energetic and sometimes goofy on social media, but when you play his records in the club,
they bang.
The street cats react to them.
Absolutely.
That's how I knew he was something.
Absolutely.
That's me. I just put it out there. That's all.
And that's it. And you gotta really just give the people the opportunity to choose. That's it. Mm-hmm. That's what we,
That's fair.
That's it. Okay. Now, G. Roberson is in the building. Now, what is happening? What is happening with the situation? Are they sending my link in real quick? The new link? Okay. I might have a surprise in a second. Now, there's something that I want to play. You guys, what is this? What am I doing? Who's playing something? Okay, where's that link, Booth? Plug it in and play this real quick. And then I'm going to come back. I want y'all to listen to this, and then give me 2 minutes, and I'm going to come right back.
I got nice food up here and everything.
I'm the queen, Flex.
It's hungry nigga Flex, man. Hey, man, listen, everybody spam yes, bitch, yes in my comment section, man. We getting it lit, man. Nicki about to go in.
I'm lit. Now, I've been meaning to ask you, Nicki, I know your head barb.
Okay.
Who's second in command, Bob? Because I've never met that person. Does that person exist, or there's no?
Giselle Bronx on Instagram and Twitter.
Who would be the second in command?
Yeah,
Barb?
is there a
I don't know.
No, is there a second person?
I don't think so.
There's a superstar named Giselle Bronx on Twitter and Instagram. That's definitely the second Barb.
You.
No. I didn't.
Well, you've been doing that today.
Thank you for thank you for the Barbs for accepting me back. I appreciate it.
right?
Yeah.
They was, ooh, child.
And I'm glad that I'm friends with you again before you got this radio show.
Oh,
and I didn't have to be cocksucker of the week. Oh, that's a terrible. I'm sorry. Is that even it? What's the right word?
Cocksucker of the day.
Man.
Yeah, and sometimes it's gonna get cocksucker of the week. Now somebody just made the cocksucker. Somebody just made the cocksucker of the day. Look, Flex, they made the cocksucker of the day award. Wow.
I can't wait to distribute that.
Right. Okay,
wait.
so play. So how press play on that, and then let's come back.
Like the same way your kid.
No, from the beginning.
I hate when some people come at me and it's like, oh, Cardi, why you coming at people's kids for? But I'm my mother's kid. Like the same way your kid is your baby, I'm my mother's baby. You know, if my mom was to be scrolling down and she see people talk about me, that will hurt her feelings. That will
bring it back.
Nothing is off limits. I hate when some people come at me and it's like, oh, Cardi, why you coming at people's kids for?
Bring it back.
But I'm my mother's kid. Nothing is off limits. I hate when some people come at me and it's like, oh, Cardi, why you coming at people's kids for? But I'm my mother's kid.
Stop it.
I didn't expect this.
Now, hold on. Hold on. Okay. So let me just say this. The other night, I was a part of something so mortifying and so humiliating to go through in front of a bunch of upper echelon, and it's not about white or black. It's about upper echelon people who are, you know, people who have their lives together. The way they passed by looking at this disgusting commotion, I will never forget. I was mortified. I was in Alexander Vautier gown, okay, off the motherfucking runway. Okay, and I could not believe how humiliated it all felt because we, and I use we loosely, and I'm gonna clarify how we made ourselves look. And I'm gonna get back, but before I go, I wanna say that I would never discuss anyone's child. And it's so sad that for someone to pin that on me because I'm the bad guy and they know people would believe them. So let me just go on record having said, I would never talk about anyone's child or parenting. I don't care about anyone's parenting. I don't give a shit. And it's so crazy to me that people always need to make Onika the bad guy. If you're right in whatever you're doing, you don't ever have to make someone into the bad guy. Just speak your truth. When you have to say that I said or did something that you know I've never said or did,
I didn't see it. Where was that?
No
Where did
clue.
it come from?
No clue.
I
Flex, I have no clue. I just want to let the world know that Onika Tanya Mirage would never, has never, and will never speak ill of anyone's child. I am not a clown. That's clown shit. And what is the other thing that's clown shit is telling the world that someone said something just so that you don't feel fucking dumb for looking dumb, for doing dumb shit. You knew that when that footage came out, you was about to look fucking dumb. So your publicist, who also looked dumb, standing there about to tape, thinking somebody's about to get snuffed or something with the phone camera out.
Stupid!
And that's not what you be doing.
Okay, so they hurried up and put out a statement, and you know what? I'm such an ill-ass bitch. I didn't even feel the need to defend myself that night and say, I didn't say this, I didn't do this, I didn't stop no bags. Give me a break. But I'm gonna get it.
I didn't understand how did bags stop.
I'm gonna get in. It's a bunch of lies, but I'm gonna get into it. I just want everybody to marinate for 2 minutes. I'm finna come. But we did hear this woman who accused me of saying something about her child just say that nothing's off limits, even talking about people's kids. Because she has built her career off of sympathy and payola. Play Barbie Dreams. Let's go. Let's go.
Okay. Is that my cue?
Yes.
Oh, it's lit. It's lit now.
Let's go.
That's what I love.
Okay. Right.
Fuckery.
Brutal of.
I'm only here for this.
Queen Radio with Nicki.
By the way, a little disclaimer. I have no sides in this. I'm Team Cardi and Nicki. Whoever talks last, I'm rocking with.
Guys, don't think I'm up.
Hey.
What's this?
What you sent me? If you wanna
Oh, no. Let's get that person on the phone. Why don't you get her, Brooke? Brooke is here and Rah is here. So excited to have my girls in the building tonight.
Ooh, child, go off, sis.
So let me get back to what I was saying. The other night, I dressed up really, really nice, and I looked so beautiful. Shout out to my team. My glam team has been really killing it. And so much went down, but one of the things that went down was just horrendous accusations about me that never, ever happened. From a person who literally did tell a male rapper not to do my video, not to be in a video with me. And,
yeah, she told Quavo that. What's up?
He didn't
What's
do
up?
it. I never bitched and moaned about it. I never spoke about it. People know it's so easy to now say Nicki Minaj stops my bags. She's stopping my bags. They know it's so easy to say that and for people to believe them. So I saw someone write a lot of, well, they didn't write it. Their publicist wrote it. Wrote a lot of lies about me, and I never normally defend myself, but I can't do that anymore. I have to defend myself and let people know these lies are ridiculous. And if I were to tell you the real things about some of these people, you would be on the fucking
Spill
floor.
the tea!
So let's see. Do we have that girl on the phone? There's somebody that I want to get on the phone really, really quickly before I get into some things, because we gonna get into some things. This is about to be be clear. We gonna have to get into some things, okay? Thank you, Brooke. And you ask her some of the things, because you've been talking to her now. We can hear her on the mic.
All right. Hi, Clarissa. How are you?
Hello.
Can you hear me? Can she hear me?
Clarissa?
Yeah, I hear you.
All right.
Hi, Clarissa. You're on Queen Radio. How are you?
Hi, Nikki. How you doing? I'm good.
I'm fine. Now tell us why Brooke reached out to you and what you want to let the people know, because there's millions of people listening, and we wanted to hook up and be there for you. What you wanted to let the people know today?
Tell people, sis.
Brooke, you said to tell you what Brooke kicked me up about?
Yeah.
Yeah, what you want to talk about?
When she inboxed me, she asked me to give her my phone number so I could come on air and talk about what happened between me and Cardi.
And what happened? What was that?
Back in 2014, she had posted up an Instagram video. So this was right before she got on Love and Hip Hop, and she made a video talking about her teeth. She was basically saying like, "Oh, I'm not fixing my teeth. I don't give a fuck what nobody has to say." Whatever she was saying. So I had commented on it, and I was like, "Well, you should just get them done or whatever." Not saying it like in a bad way, but I'm just saying like, you saying you don't care what you say, but just do it, whatever. So once that happened, she went to my Instagram, and she must have read my bio. In my bio, it says rest in peace to my son that passed away. So when she read my bio, that's when she came back at me with the comment and was like, "Oh, bitch, that's why you shouldn't have been on drugs. Maybe your baby would have been alive." She was like, "Fuck you and your kids," and it was just like a whole bunch. She called my son a monkey.
So are you a black woman, ma'am?
Yes, I'm Puerto Rican.
Oh, Scott! Okay. She called your child a monkey. Your dead child. Rest in peace to your child. She called your child a monkey and said if you wouldn't have been doing some nonsense that your child would have been alive, and she doesn't know you.
Yeah, she was saying if I would have gone for drugs and all this other.
Can I just say I love Queen Radio?
Okay, because we just...
I've never been on drugs.
You've never been on drugs?
Never. I don't even...
They can hear it.
Take it off speaker.
Oh, you've never been on drugs. You had something about your dead child in your bio, and you were hit up by her saying, "Ha ha ha, that's good. That's why your baby died, and maybe they wouldn't have died," and you're calling your dead child a monkey.
Yeah, she didn't hit me up directly in DMs. It was underneath one of her posters as a comment.
Oh, okay. We have the screenshot of it. I just wanted to hear it from your mouth because, so very often I let people do a lot of bullshit talking about me, and people around the world believe it, but they don't know what type of disgusting pig this person is. So thank you so much for calling. I will hit you back after the show, my darling. I'm sure the bars would like to give you a nice, lovely donation, my darling. Thank you. Bye.
That's sound after you talk is so
Calling a dead child a monkey, but telling people somebody talked about your child that never talked about your motherfucking child so you can get some fucking sympathy points.
It's called burn. Burn.
Now we gonna get in this.
I'm done anyway. I might as well just talk. I'm done anyway.
Now we gonna get into some things because I'm tired of people fucking lying on me. So we gonna get into some things. Now you want to talk about stopping bags, but it's 2 innocent girls in a strip club right now that ain't did nothing but go to the strip club and get money. Now they can't get no money, so who's stopping bags? Cause you got grown-ass fucking men showing up to where the fuck they at and where they work at. They can't feed their kids, they can't feed their fucking family. They can't feed their fucking family because you mad at what another man sticking his dick inside of.
Oh my gosh.
You mad at a woman for what a man is doing. And that's the problem with so many black women and women, period. Oh, because she's not black. Because she refers to you black women. Oh, we got the receipts for that too. FYI, she refers to black women as monkeys and roaches. Roaches!
Just glad I fixed myself.
Sis! Spill the tea!
To freedom! These are the women. These are the women going hard for her. The roaches. When the lights come out. They scrambling. The roaches, child. We roaches. Black women's is roaches now, child.
Be clear.
We roaches, be clear. Now, I'm going to say, no. So there are 2 beautiful women right now who have been accused of whoever they slept with and, whatever. And so they were, allegedly attacked and are cut up everywhere, but not by women, men. You sending men to beat on women.
I need some clarity on it. You said, say that one more time. I missed,
Let me tell you, but I'm going to say it again, and I'm going to preface it by saying this. What's sad is that a lot of times a man can hurt a woman so badly that she no longer even knows who she's angry at.
Correct.
And what happens is, first of all, let's get up a 1-800 number for postpartum depression.
I like that sound.
Because let me tell you something. That's nothing to joke about. It's nothing to joke about. You just had the biggest blessing of your life with a child, and in 2 weeks, you have attacked 3 women, 1 at Fashion Week, and left looking the way you left looking so that people could point their fingers at our culture and at our community and laugh at us some more?
The knot was nuts. It was nuts. It was nuts. It was nuts. It was nuts. You can say it. It was nuts. It was nuts. It was nuts. The knot was nuts. Can I ask you a question, Nikki?
No, wait, hold on, Flax. No? Hold that thought, no, because I don't want to forget this.
Okay, I'm here.
Hold on, once. The Lord gave you a blessing of a beautiful bundle of joy. And the only thing on your mind once you gave birth was to attack people and to stop their bags. Let me tell you something. A woman can...
Nicki smart. Nicki smart.
If he doesn't stick his dick in there. Oh my God, this is so... Who are you angry at, sweetheart? You got these women crying and scared to leave their house. And you want to talk about stopping bags? This is disgusting. Because you know they can't afford security? So you scaring these girls to death and they can't even come to work anymore?
Nicki knows she stopped bags. She just threw the same thing on Cardi B saying, you did it too, bitch.
Do you know what the fuck it is to sit in your fucking room for hours and days at a time writing raps? You came into my fucking culture!
My? The race card!
I never had the fucking DJ to play my songs! bitches. You getting girls beat up because of what your man doing?
I didn't think she was gonna go this hard.
No, real bitches never do that. You never attack the woman. You never attack the woman. You take that up with your fucking man. Fuck out of here.
I got my phone in my hand, but I'm not even looking at it. Just leave the phone here.
You're angry and you're sad, and this is not funny, and this is not about attacking. This is about get this woman some fucking help. This woman is at the best stage in her career, and she's out here throwing bottles and throwing shoes? Who the fuck is gonna give her a fucking intervention? Get the fuck out of here with this bullshit. You niggas don't care until somebody's fucking dead. You niggas want somebody to fucking die until y'all stop. Until y'all stop this bullshit, laughing at this shit. This shit ain't fucking funny. You put your hands on certain people, you gonna die. Period. And y'all sitting here like making this shit a joke? I'm not the bitches in a strip club. And I'm not a bitch on a reality show. My money is very fucking long, too. Let's come back. Go ahead, Flex. Let's go.
Play that money time.
Yeah,
Man, I thought that 30 minutes we waited for was for a bunch of nothing. Nicki coming with the sauce. I love it. I ain't gonna lie. I was Team Cardi yesterday. I'm Team Nicki today. Yeah, it's bitches beefing, bro. I don't give a fuck. I'm whoever who talk last. Wait till Cardi talk next. I'm with her, too. Anyway, yeah, get her, man. Get that chick. Calling black women roaches? Fuck. What else you said? What else you said? Getting 6 feet up. Yeah. Fuck that. Yeah. Stopping bags. Yeah. I like that one. Get it up with your man. I like that one. I ain't gonna lie to you. I like that. Sorry, bro. I just like the fuckery. I'm sorry. I don't got a stake. I don't got a horse in the race. If Cardi don't go off, hold on. Okay, I'm only talking while music is playing. Honestly. If Cardi don't go off on an Instagram rant that I've never seen before, I ain't gonna lie, Nicki got her against the ropes. Like, rip shot, bitch. What up? Take that. What up? Nicki holding it down right now. Even though she still should drop a stone, but fine. She getting her. What are we waiting right now? Come on, this is round 3. Who winning so far? Come on, let's get it. She threw the race card in it. My culture. I don't know if that'll play too well. Nicki's from New York. She know people look at Hispanics as ratchet blacks. It doesn't really work. If Cardi was white, Iggy, we're getting Iggy the fuck out of here. You're white, chick. Cardi, she's Spanish. She's ratchet. She's hood. She reminds us of all of the hood chicks we know. I don't know if we could use a race on her. Plus, Cardi has a lot of powerful friends, too. Remember that. Let me see. By the way, to you bars who have joined the conversation, for all you dick riders who ever think that Akademiks could be on somebody's payroll, I do too well for myself, and they ain't cutting that big of a check. I know. Listen, I'm with whoever who talks last in this beef. All right? Whoever who talks last, whoever who threw the last shoe, whoever who fucking elbowed the last person, I'm rocking with you. Sorry. Sorry, there's no sides to pick. I'm Team Nicki today, but tomorrow or tonight when Cardi goes live, I'm all up in her Instagram. I might even ask like, yo, add me on live that we could talk some shit. Bro, who gives a fuck? Nobody cares about this shit. Niggas is watching this shit. Listen, niggas, this is what niggas do. Niggas love to watch a cat fight. They don't really care who wins. We love to watch it. We don't care who wins. Okay? That's it. Somebody just said in the comment section, low key, I want to see a wet t-shirt contest. Shraggy, I'm sorry. Wet t-shirt, one in the chat if you say fuck all this back and forth shit. Fuck the shoe throwing, wet t-shirt contest, and a fucking chocolate pudding mud wrestle contest. And turn this shit up.
You got the right one.
Hey.
Let these
What am I looking at?
nigga.
It's a party.
Brooklyn.
Pussy got that wet, got that super soaker, hit that she a free. Hey, everybody spam yes, bitch, yes in the goddamn comment section, or that little fucking Nicki bar emoji, the little unicorn fucking bullshit. We're rocking with Nicki because she's talking. Wait till Cardi.
In here, that's why I couldn't really kind of focus because I was in here editing a little bit. And I just approved the last moments. And my hairstylist Tay is in here. He's so fucking hype. He cannot wait for y'all to see these fucking fashions, chow, on my motherfucking head. Hi, Patty Duke. D-Biggs is here. He just walked in thinking he cute. So, you know.
I just sent Nicki a text, no cap.
So the glam squad for the Barbie Dreams video.
I'm such a troll.
Aaliyah and Brett, my baby. They did a great job. I'm really excited. I wore Christian Cowan in the video. I was supposed to go to his show and I couldn't make it, and so I want to just send a lot of love out to him because when y'all see what he got me, I'm loving it. I'm loving what I'm wearing in the video, and you guys are gonna fucking love it. And of course, Brett is hitting me. What? He just hit me as I ain't reading that. Okay, so I have my good girlfriends here today, Rah and Brooke. And
hey, boo.
Hey, y'all.
They looking very cute. Okay,
and so are you.
They looking very succulent. And is Jean in the building?
Right here.
Don't you look at them. Don't come near them.
You checking them out?
Yes, because yes, they happen to be very well endowed. They both have very sexy bodies, okay? And they both, you know, they're girly girls. They're always sexy and stuff.
Well, thank you.
And so, but Jean, stay away.
I'm right here.
Let's keep his distance?
Yes.
You don't want him trying nothing.
No. Well,
Okay,
child.
Cause somebody tell Nicki we don't give a fuck about her girls. Get back to Cardi, man.
My husband from Queens.
Right. I just don't want
She said I don't want no smoke.
Who the fuck are these hoes she introducing? We don't care about them.
Okay.
Turn quick up here, boy. It can turn quick.
On a dime.
Gee, we love you. We love you. Family.
Yes.
Now, I want to start by saying, before I get into this next segment of the show, I want to start by saying to everyone who's tuned in today with us, I want to thank you. God bless you guys for supporting this. This is something that will become legendary and probably duplicated over and over and over many times. I want to thank the entire team that makes this happen all the time. I always say, you know, I've always worked. You know, I was never had like money and stuff. Like I worked, and so it feels like I have an actual job with this for some reason, and it's kind of exciting. So I just want to thank everyone who tunes in. We are already the number fucking one show.
It's amazing.
We are already,
yes.
Since we started doing this show, we've been breaking records with every show.
Nicki, no celebrity who has a fucking radio show and Beats One shows up. Drake never is there. The fuck? I think he shows up once every 5 months. Relax, girl. You've been there for the last 5 weeks.
I'm a young chick.
That's because it's no other you.
You're going hard.
Talk to her like that.
You're going hard.
How am I going hard, Flexito?
I think Frank Ocean got a show. He don't show up.
Right? And you're enjoying it. I'm getting that energy from you, that you're enjoying it.
And by the way, I was really enjoying Fashion Week. I'm at such a good place mentally and spiritually. I had such a huge weight on my shoulder with the album. Having not put out my album yet, it was really weighing heavily on me. And I put my album out, and I just want to enjoy my fucking life and career. And you go to some beautiful event, and then, you know, shout out to Rah.
They giving the cosign head nod. It's so nuts. You can't jump into nowhere in that.
Now, what I want to say is this, because this is such a bigger story. Now, I do have to give out my first Cocksucker of the Day award, and then I'm gonna get to Brooke and Rah. My first Cocksucker of the Day award goes to the cartoonist who drew a picture of Serena Williams.
Yes.
Now, I'm gonna tell you something. I have been talking about this for the last couple, I don't know, because every time a black woman says they don't agree with something going on in their own career, job, workplace, they get labeled as angry, they get labeled as troublemaker or having a meltdown. Or if y'all watch that tennis game and you telling me that this woman had a meltdown because she was saying, no, this is not fair how I'm being treated. Black women are no longer allowed to say that they are being unfairly treated. Without being told that they're on drugs, that they're having a meltdown, that they're a sore loser, that they're
angry,
bitter, miserable. Give me a fucking break. And this needs to stop. And I want to name the cartoonist that did this. Who is it? I have to. I'm sorry. Now, he's getting my first Cocksucker of the Day award because he made a cartoon illustrating Serena, who by the way, our culture and our community loves this woman's body, by the way, okay? Homegrown, al natural.
Poppin'.
You feel what I'm saying? We love her body. And you drew this woman trying to be funny or trying to look like you trying to make fun of her or some shit. Like, are you out of your fucking mind? No, but where's there was an at name, his cartoon. There was an at. Okay, here, I see it. Okay. Mark Knight. Okay, right. So on Twitter, he is at Knight Cartoons. KNIGHT.
Barb, oh, he did it dirty. Come on. She just threw you to the barbs.
No. So my thing is this. Nope.
They're gonna get him.
My thing is this. And I am all for people having freedom. You know, I'm not getting on him in terms of saying you're not allowed to express yourself. But I just feel like you went out of your way to make her look badly, physically badly. And this is a sexy woman. And by the way, who gives a fuck about all of that? She's a legend in these streets. Do you understand what I'm saying? We are not allowing this done to our own anymore. Like, it has to stop. She demonstrated grace. She demonstrated passion. There is a difference between passion and a fucking meltdown. Why the fuck is everyone allowed to be passionate but black women? Why? Give me a break. So Mark Knight, you getting Cocksucker today.
You want to give his Twitter address again? So the Barb's really so they get down there, right?
No, and Barb's, please. This is not about tearing this man down because I don't want to. I don't want to do that. I just want to know why did you paint a photo, draw a picture of this legend in our community, making her look like this, like some sort of an animal having a temper tantrum. She's
what? It's that syndrome of someone being on top for a long time and being successful. And sometimes people just want to join on that bandwagon to when they see it's called hopping on the wave and a little bored of her success. But she's obviously, by the way she displayed herself, she's not taking it. She's not going to sit down for it and let it happen to her that way. So commend her for handling herself.
Yeah, I'm happy she spoke up. People don't understand. Once you get to a certain level in your career, you have to be quiet about everything, and it eats away at you inside. It's like I went from being the most outspoken person on the come-up DVDs and everything, to all of a sudden, you are now imprisoned by your fame. You can't speak because you're called...
It gets judged differently.
Yeah.
It gets judged differently when you get to a certain level.
Absolutely.
It does.
So I had to sit down with Serena Williams. We just shot a commercial for... We shot a commercial with me, her, and Nas actually in the commercial, and they used Majesty's song, and she's
You just saw Nas.
No, because we did not shoot the same day. Okay. You know what? Get off my phone. I hate you. The Barbs probably told you to ask me these things. I saw them telling you, you better make sure she answered real questions.
I know they had questions. They had Meek questions. You know what? Can I ask? How'd you your take? Meek and Drake, they vibed.
Oh, this what we doing?
I was just wondering.
Thank you, Flakes. I was tired of hearing about the other shit.
I know what you felt. I know you saw it. Did you see it?
This is what we doing now.
How'd you feel?
So let me tell you what he did. He is such a skilled broadcaster.
I baited you.
He's so fucking good at his job.
I had your eye contact and everything. I went for it.
That he did it in a joking way to pull me in so that I wouldn't have the defense mechanisms up. And then he slipped it in there. Pause real quick. You feel me?
But her being a skilled artist, what she did is she just took 45 seconds before she answered the question.
Bingo!
Yes. So I've learned that from her. And there's only about 7 artists that could do that, by the way. I know all 7, so I know when I bump into them. So I shouldn't. It's your show, so I shouldn't.
It's absolutely okay.
I was wondering what you thought.
I'm very happy. Let me tell you what I do know about both of them. I know for a fucking fact that it had been weighing heavily on both of these niggas. And so when I step back and just look at it as just a human being, I'm happy and proud. Now, I would be lying if I said Drake and I didn't have a whole conversation about this, where I told him, man, what? I don't think, because I was still in the mode of things that Meek, did. And then seeing the relief that they both got from it and seeing it be so genuine, like, if you know them, you know that this has been weighing heavily on them, because it's not about who's more successful or any of that. It's just about, man, when you know that you've known someone and y'all was cool and you actually truly liked them as a person at one time, and then something small became something big, and then now you guys hate each other and you carrying that, it's something that is just, until it's dealt with, it feels horrible. Like, it just feels like it's eating away at you, But no matter what you do, you got to make sure you're not in the same building with this person. You got to make sure that, So I'm happy for them. And seeing that right after this fucking brawl that, at the fucking biggest fucking party of Fashion Week, I just felt so embarrassed. Like, this is not supposed to happen. Okay.
All right. It wasn't.
Okay.
It wasn't.
Yeah.
It didn't feel. I was curious. Like, how did that even get to you guys were in the same area or space?
I can't do that because of legal reasons.
Okay.
I can't discuss anything about
keep it easy.
I can't discuss anything around it. I just wanted to, because by the way, people who didn't listen to this show today are gonna take bits and pieces from what other people are saying, not even knowing what I really said.
Twitter's lit already.
Yeah, but the thing is, you got to understand where this is coming from. This is coming from a place of, don't you know how blessed you are?
You know what? As you put it together, and I haven't looked at it like that since. It shouldn't have happened there.
Never.
That's because that's a place, and that type of event where.
Nicki's so slick. Hitting her with a line, don't you know how blessed you are? Yeah, but if you've been fucking trying to block my blessings, I'm still mad. I don't care how blessed I am. The fuck?
Didn't even get into these places.
That wasn't gonna happen. And nothing should have happened there. I agree with you, 1,000%.
But also, the reason why you claim it happened is fucking stupid too. People are gonna talk about you, and I told you this to your face. I said you gotta get thick skin, baby girl. People gonna say the most horrendous things about you. And if you give all these people this much power over you, they're always gonna know how to push your buttons, and you're gonna send yourself fucking crazy. Be happy with your blessings. They're overflowing. Be happy. Be proud. So I have Rah and I have Brooke here. Now, I'm really curious to know, you guys, what is your take on when should a woman ever approach the other woman?
Let's get into it.
And beat them down or have them beat down when they find that they're...
Ain't these two chicks on Love and Hip Hop, so they know the fucking ratchet bitch protocol.
And I'm gonna be quiet, and y'all got the floor
guys
now.
Can't get slaughtered up here today. Come on, this type of talk.
I just want to know. And Booth, you can feel free to jump in. Everybody, let me know, Brooke and Rah.
My opinion is that obviously we're not supposed to advocate violence, but it does happen. Mm-hmm. And the only time hands should be thrown between a woman regarding...
It's when Mona Scott allows it.
Was your friend at one point.
Now, that's true. I
okay?
agree that.
If we were not friends, it's all fair.
Yeah, you don't
all
owe me any loyalty.
All you niggas is for everybody. No, I'm just kidding.
Except my husband. Except my husband.
Niggas is for everybody unless he carries himself differently.
Sounds like talk that goes on behind the scenes.
I'm just saying. I don't think it's right to go there with a woman because your man is not being raped. He's not being forced to do this.
Right.
And at the end of the day, when you do that...
Y'all sure these bitches ain't jump on Offset? Men's rights.
Sometimes women are enticing to a man and they know what turns a man on at drawing him in. Do you agree or disagree?
I do. I get it, but
if you have a man that is that weak,
you're double teaming me. No problem. I'm ready.
If you have a man
double team all the time.
Right? Yes. This is double team right here.
You were gonna say.
Let me tell you, if your man is that weak and he can't hold himself from that temptation, then he's not your man. He's not the man for you.
So the woman is not at fault in any way.
I'm sexy. Okay? I'm sure that it's men. I'm sure when I'm walking around.
I don't even want to hear her voice no more. She sounds unattractive. But send me her Instagram. She says she's sexy. I want to see her. What's this chick's Instagram? Her name is Brooke. What's her Instagram? Spam her Instagram in the comment section. I don't want to hear these chicks talk. They sound ratchet. They sound like they're off Love and Hip Hop. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to.
Social media, because you're saying coming in, we're doing it as if we're in a...
In social media?
Social media.
If somebody in the chat don't post her fucking Instagram that I could pull her up, bro, I don't want to hear these chicks talk.
That's on Instagram all the time, and I see them liking my husband's pictures, liking the ones from 100 years ago. Like, they all in there, whatever.
52nd week.
And listen, and my husband better not blink, and he knows that, and he doesn't, because we have been through that already.
Gotcha.
You feel me?
And if he does, who you deal with?
I'm dealing with him. I'm not dealing with her. She's doing what she's supposed to do. She's supposed to do that. She is a whore. She is a rat.
This
she is a sack chaser. Like, I know exactly what.
Sack chaser.
Yeah, I know exactly what she looking at his page and exactly what she see. I know if she look at my page and she see how
wants
nice
to get pounded.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, and I'm not
you gotta
mad
deal
at
with
her.
your man.
Yes.
You don't go and attack somebody else, but that's just super weird.
But then
and
there be no. Then
and
that means
you
there be no
also cannot
confrontations.
think at any cost, anything that somebody does to you and you're expected to defend yourself, the tables are turned.
Yes.
You can't think we not one. We are tight as what?
Exactly.
We gonna protect each other.
Exactly.
We're talking ladies, or we're talking the relationship
We talk
between women
everything.
and men.
We got each other's back at all costs. This is what it is, and
Yes.
people should respect and understand that.
Yes.
Listen, my thing is this.
Tell us your thing.
It's your responsibility and it's your job as a queen, if you are a queen, to train your man.
Cut this bullshit off. I ain't into this woman training shit. Man, you hoes ain't shit. Fuck out of here talking about training your man. A nigga we fuck bitches when we want to fuck bitches. The hell you talking about training your man? Hell, y'all better get out of this propaganda shit. If I want to fuck a bitch, I fuck a bitch. The fuck going on training a man? We ain't no dogs. Fuck out of here with that bullshit. Train your men. Let me tell you this. The baddest bitch on this earth will get cheated on. 100%. I ain't even listen to that part. Fuck out of here training a man. I'll fuck you 10 times. I'm tired of that pussy. It's new pussy time. What up? What up? What you gonna say? What up? What up?
Absolutely.
What does he get rewarded with? What does he get rewarded
But you
with?
forgot to put it down this morning. So
And don't you train?
again.
Okay.
And don't y'all train
You feel
y'all
me?
women how y'all like certain
Exactly.
things? Like I like it when you do it
a
like
give
this.
and
I like
take.
it whether it's cooked.
Training somebody sexually is different than training how somebody is as a person. What the fuck?
Okay.
Maria, I didn't say that.
You can't turn a hoe into a housewife. You can't turn a nigga who love fucking bitches into a loyal nigga. The fuck?
What it is, look, it's a mutual exchange of trying to keep each other happy.
That's fair.
That's
In
where
a
I'm at.
training
Yes.
each other.
In a respectful way, yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
the same thing, but you do it together because it makes a relationship more
I
loving.
didn't feel
No one's-
together when you guys first brought it up.
All right.
It felt,
So what's a better word for train?
No, train was a good word, but I felt you guys were going into with training men.
No.
Only trained niggas know.
Understand
You're
that.
training your man right now because if he's listening to this, it makes him fall into a certain position.
loves me right now,
Of course,
you
but
know?
that's the retrain. Because when y'all repeating it and you hearing it, and then your man's going, "You heard what she said, nigga. Stay focused." So I'm hip to all of that y'all were just putting across right here. But I will stay in my place. It's 3-1. I am listening.
My husband has trained me too. I do the things that he likes.
Absolutely.
I give him what he wants, what he needs.
I believe
Even
women
if-
should be submissive
yes,
to their
and
man.
so do I. I'm all about that.
After he's been
Nicki out here stabbing niggas and chasing niggas with knives, but she talking submissive. Come on.
That's when you deserve it. That's when you get rewarded.
Yes.
Very true.
Yeah.
Very true.
Very
yes.
true.
I'm trained. I'm staying in my place. I'm waiting till you guys talk.
I'm glad. Shout out to Maria.
I fuck with Flex though. He a nigga who try to get pussy. He'll agree with the bullshit agenda just to get some box. That's nigga shit. Nigga shit.
And is safe from temptation. No one's man is off limits. If you go anywhere, there are going to be beautiful women everywhere in this world. Especially if they work in this industry in this type of strip environment. They're literally paid to get a nigga dick hard.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So if your man is frequenting these places,
The strip club.
yeah.
I'm not a fan.
Yeah, okay.
Just
when I was
Let me
with
keep it a
look
buck.
with all the when I was with Meek, he knew we had a big discussion many times in the beginning, and he understood and respected how it made me feel. So throughout our relationship, you very rarely saw him at a strip club because he knew like it didn't look good. To be in a relationship, to do that, you having now if I go, putting my ass in some nigga face, you're gonna be mad.
Correct.
So why would I want a bitch ass in your face?
Right.
It's all about treating people how you want to be treated. But now on the flip side, if your man is in the strip club and you ain't there, and bitches come and do their job to make him feel good, and he end up saying, "Yo, shorty was good. Let's go back to the room." You know what I'm saying? The boom boom room, whatever.
Nicki snitching.
Pal.
Not
Nicki snitching, bro.
her.
Right.
That's on him.
That situation when you describe it like that, absolutely.
That's their job.
Yes.
This is this
I get
woman's
it.
job to arouse this man. And if you don't get it after you were in a strip club, sweetheart, let me explain something. Let me say something else. Let me say Let me say something else. Let me say something else. Let me say.
She calculated people. Nicki coming at it.
How you feel taking money and food out these women's mouths when this was how you fed your family not too long ago?
Right.
How you know?
You don't ever care until it's them that's feeling
Exactly.
Imagine if
Devil's
someone
advocate,
no,
devil's
hold on.
advocate.
Imagine if someone did that to you. You used to have to get by on going to the strip club and dancing, and you know what I mean. Imagine if someone came there, had men and a bunch of people throwing bottles at you and hurting you and harming you, stopping you from being able to. What you came from this environment, and this is what you do to the other girls who are coming up now, trying to get their own little money, trying to pay their bills.
Yo, public service announcement. Cardi definitely got to beat Nicki's ass now. I'm sorry. I don't even advocate violence, but goddamn, Nicki going in on her. Cardi gotta get past security next stop.
Unfair. It's disgusting. Like, take it up with him and knock it off, because let me tell you what won't change. Who he is and his actions. Unless he wants them to change, they won't. And I want to make this very clear. I have no beef with Offset, and this is in no way to make anybody look bad or anything. But I have to be a voice for these women.
He's getting murdered up here.
No, he's not. No,
Okay,
it's not like that, Flex.
All right.
People are, you taking it that way because you're not understanding the depth to what I'm saying.
Okay.
This is not about Offset. This is about there's a hurt woman out here running around, running wild. And there's a reason she's doing these things. She's doing these things for a reason. So my thing is like this. Offset can do what he wants to do, and it's none of my business. But it becomes my business when you start making false accusations about me. And then I don't get a chance to defend myself. You understand? And then I have to pull out my receipts and show people who you really are. Because I've never stopped any bag. Definitely none of yours. But you are right now stopping women's bags in the same line of work that you just came from. Claiming you so real and trying to make people feel sorry for you. Talking about, oh, my kid. What the fuck? Like, do this make any motherfucking sense to you?
Nope, they talked about Jesus, so, and what he do. Like, you cannot be offended for every single comment. Like, I have 3 children. 2 of them are grown. 1 of them is a teenager with mental health issues. I cannot take offense to bitches that don't like me and have something rude to say. Like, it rolls off my shoulders. Like, I know.
It should.
That's what social media is. That's what social media
and
is.
that's what they supposed to do. I don't expect, but it's kind of like, this is how I really feel. Like, I feel like I'm rich, and I'm not talking about in the sense of finances. I'm talking about the sense of mentality and morals and respect. And it's like, people like that are broke because they're broken. And I don't even want to be around people like that. You know, it's kind of like you can't be even around me in my space, you know? And people that leave comments and that are nasty to other people in that sense, they're broke.
Absolutely.
They don't have, they're broken and they're broke.
I love that. Yes. I
The
love
Nicki
that.
ad-lib is so dangerous.
They're broken.
Yes.
Rob, what do you think these girls, because I know you know them, tell us a little bit about how they feeling right now. You know, since their bags been stopped.
First of all, they're beautiful girls.
Beautiful women.
They are.
And their job is to just get money. That's their job. That's what they're doing. They're working to make money, make a living for themselves. I think they feel fear right now, which is understandable. And I'm not trying to be funny. I'm serious. They're scared to go to work. They're scared to live their regular life. And it's not fair to them because, like I was just saying, that's not going to change. They're 2 women. There's still millions of other women. So if it's not them, and this is not just with her, I'm talking about, if it's not them, it'll be somebody else. You can't beat up everybody that you don't like the situation. It's just impossible. My comment section right now is horrendous. I'm not even trying. You feel me? I'm not even trying. I'm not in there like, God, let me get. You cannot entertain every single thing. You have to choose your battles wisely. And this was one battle.
I think in the strip club environment, right? And in new relationships, it doesn't matter who it is.
Right.
I think it's just difficult all around. If you're in a new relationship and, you know, because girls go to the strip club.
Of
course. Girls go, guys
go.
We was just there.
We were. We love the girls.
Love.
No, yes, I'm saying, but you know that does bring like a strain on anyone's relationship if that's not understood why one person is going, or if it's not understood that why the other person can't go.
Right.
Because if you're together and you go to the strip club, then there's nothing's being hidden, correct?
Right.
And if there's tipping or dancing going on, it's happening in front of him or her.
Yeah.
So that's really the problem because it's okay, right? Correct? If you go together,
Absolutely.
Of course.
I do that. Yes.
So maybe we should encourage women and men to take their spouses
I think it's-
more.
I think so.
It's very
I think for
sexy.
any man to tell their woman that they cannot come with them to the strip club, I think it's an issue there.
I agree.
I think that's the issue. Like, why can't I come?
Mine goes with me.
Absolutely.
I'm one of those guys.
You know what?
She comes with me. If she doesn't want to go, she doesn't go.
If I can't go with you, it's a
I'm
motherfucking
scoring
problem.
points today.
Yes.
Ooh, I took the alley-oop. I threw it. I talked about my girl. I'm trained.
Yes.
Yo, Flex, chill, bro.
I'm trained.
I'm trained.
Absolutely.
I think one point I want to make is, regardless of it all, I think women should deal with women, and when it gets to that, with the girls stopping the girls from going to work, and niggas need to know when it's not appropriate for you to enter in women's beefs.
Yes.
Because what happens is that women will scrap, will fight, we'll throw down, and we'll go home, we'll get dressed and keep it moving, and niggas get killed.
Exactly.
And that's when things escalate, and everyone loves to laugh and make fun until someone dies, and that's disgusting. I can't believe that happened. Yep. And everybody thinks they're a gangster. Yep. And everybody's tough in their own hood.
Right.
You know what I'm trying to say? Yeah. And because of social media, people are saying such craziness, and niggas, stay in your lane. Men deal with men and let the women deal with the female shit.
Right.
And then there's some of us bitches who act like men.
Exactly.
But we still
Spin King cleaned himself up, ladies. Stop being hard on him. He fixed it up. Okay. Well. It was just 2 records in the club. It was just a little energy there.
I'm just saying that, but in general, people always try to get involved in stuff that they know nothing about.
Right.
It's just relax.
Stay out of it.
Relax.
Business.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's such bright lighting. When I'm in the studio, I like to have ambiance lighting, it's nice and pinkish and dimish. The lighting is brighter in here today, you guys. Can we turn it down a little bit?
I think it's because I'm super dark. I'm super dark.
You need that extra light. Me too.
Yeah.
That's how I feel like I always need more light.
I'm dark.
This chocolate skin.
Mm-hmm. These comments of, how are you so loyal to Nicki but wasn't loyal to Remy? I'm so tired of y'all. Let me tell you something. I was as loyal as they come to her, okay? From the moment she touched down on the concrete, I was right there. She couldn't drive. I drove around in my car. Every shoe she wore, I was a down-ass friend until she double-crossed me. Just because I don't go on social media and make an announcement about what she's done doesn't mean she hasn't done something. And for the record, Nicki and I have been friends for how long, Nick?
For the longest. I want to make people. I don't think people understand.
Yes,
I don't think people understand that you and I didn't become friends after you had an issue with someone else. We were friends while you were friends with her.
Thank you.
I mean, people and
I was trying to put shoes on Nick in 2014 and 2012. Hey, baby girl, I got my shoe line.
We had bumped into each other in the club. So people always get their facts, and the thing is, I normally don't clear things up. I don't defend myself, and then people just go with these wrong narratives. Yes. You know what I mean? And it's every now and then. It's just you know what? Maybe I need to start defending myself.
Yep.
It's time.
Yep.
You know, enough is enough.
Yep.
I mean, you picked a good bullhorn to use.
You're gonna do it big.
And that's the thing. When queens speak, they speak on their own radio show.
That's right. That's right.
You understand?
Yep. And I want to say this too, because I get these comments all the time. We dick riding. We this. The only dick that I'm riding is my husband's. First of all.
Hey, baby.
Second of all, I did not just become friends with Nicki either, or just became friends with Rah. Just because it's not posted on social media doesn't mean that it did not happen.
Do you know how often we're together, all of us, and you have no idea?
Exactly.
Because we're not thirsty to be putting it in people's face.
Absolutely. Exactly.
But when it matters, you know we there.
Exactly.
Right.
That part. One side.
Oh my God.
Obviously.
Stop, y'all. You guys, listen. I don't want you guys to because this is not about poking fun of being childish. This is about real bitches, is in the building with me today. I love them dearly. And I want to support them any way I can because they always support me. Prior to this shit, they always have been supportive. And if you want to know the truth, well, with Brooke, I reached out to Brooke first by posting her as my Woman Crush Wednesday one time. Mm-hmm. So, fuck y'all be talking about? It's just come on. I get it that you guys are used to other celebrities having all these celebrity friends and all this, and maybe with me you don't really see that, so every time you do see it, you question it, but you don't have to question that, you guys.
Rest in peace to Mac Miller.
Oh my God,
definitely. That's so sad.
Flex, can you play something of his? Let's come back, and I didn't even get I didn't even get a chance to officially send my condolences to his family and his friends and his fans. So I want to just say that now, rest in peace to Mac Miller. I only met him one time, went at a rehearsal with Ari, and he was a sweetheart, a gentleman. So that's all I will remember of him. And so it sucks. It's so sad, and so young, too young. So so God bless his family and everybody listening that loves him. Shout out to them.
I didn't, Nicki, and I'd love to know what you thought. I saw a lot of people posting him
that never fucked with,
that didn't know him.
Mm-hmm.
I was the first to say in his last couple years I didn't support his music.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't.
Right.
And he had an album that came out recently. Nobody posted it.
No, right.
If nobody wished him a happy birthday, no
when,
one. But
when was his birthday?
I'm just saying in general.
Okay.
But so then sometimes I'm not talking about his fans,
Mm-hmm.
but just to see sometimes DJs and other rappers who didn't give him a verse, DJs who didn't play his music, and I think we get caught up in that for likes and for being accepted, and I think people run to dig out any photo. When you gotta post a photo that's 10 years old, 7 years old with outfits on that is not even current, you ain't been talking to this brother, bro. And then it's what we should be teaching the youth, because he did have a depression, drug issue happening, and I think myself included, I think sometimes we do not try to explain to the youth, the young artists that are coming up in the music business, that this business doesn't love you. It doesn't care for
Absolutely.
you. It is in
Oh
no
my
way
God.
trying to help you.
Right.
And the people who come up to you and say that they're your friend is the person with the biggest and sharpest knife. And if you keep that in mind, especially the young ones coming through, and I know, and I don't, look, yeah, it may be age, the pill / opium / the syrup and everything else, all of that is opening you up for bigger and more drugs as you get older. When you start that at an age like you're starting that in your teens, bro.
That's true.
And there's a video of Mac Miller, young, singing "Rapper's Delight," and you could tell it was maybe, I don't know, he looked like he was 6 or 7, and that's before getting exposed, I guess, to what this world becomes. And social media, people need to take it with a grain of salt. Nobody loses on the gram. You'll never find somebody that says, "I just lost everything. My house just got repossessed."
Right.
It's awful.
Everybody's a winner, and
Everybody wins on the gram. And
yeah.
if you take it as that, and you know the space that you're in, but for the young ones, man, and the young rappers, man, the drugs, man, it's not what you think. It's not cool. And you know what? Keep this in mind. Your label, your manager, your fake friends, they love when you're on that lean and you ain't coherent and you don't see, you don't understand, and you can't keep track of your
And
bank
they can take
account.
advantage of you. Yeah, that's true.
Absolutely,
That's
man. Like, so that's just my, rest in peace to Mac Miller. I'm not saying that that's what Mac Miller's life was. I don't know him well enough for that.
Yeah.
I don't, but rest in peace and to his family. I hope they get enough strength to, and he has siblings, from what I understand. I hope they get enough strength to get over such a tragedy, because the way social media moves and something is gone in 3 days.
Right.
I hope some people stand by his family and help him get through that tough time.
I'm not gonna lie. That is the reason why I didn't post, because I felt. I just felt phony.
I didn't post him either.
Yeah, I just felt phony because I was like, well, I don't really know him like that, and it's just so strange. And then there's some people who you haven't met, but they have touched your life, and you feel connected to them, and that's different. But with him, I felt like, oh my God, I never knew him. I never, shouted him out before, bumped his music, or, So I felt uncomfortable to pop up and just post, and, but at the same time, no matter whenever someone passes in our community, it hurts.
Right.
Like, it really does. It really does. It feels like, oh my God, it shakes you up for a minute, Yep. So I'm glad you addressed that, Flex. Thank you for reminding me of that. Thank you so much. Let's get into some music.
Play.
And you choose.
You got like 3 minutes left.
For my show? No, maybe we got 3 minutes left for you.
You couldn't wait to send me. You couldn't wait to send me.
No,
you couldn't wait.
I meant that you're trying to leave us.
No.
I stay on because I'm trying to get my video out.
We made up. Remember, we made up. Remember?
Yes.
We're good. Did she?
That's queen shit. I stay on whatever the fuck I'm on, nigga.
What if I didn't make up?
Who the hell would be on Beats One that we want to hear from except Nicki today? Huh? Is Travis Scott got a radio show today? No.
I knew.
You know what I said? You know how gassed I was in the comment today? I said to somebody was being nasty to me. I said, okay, now the Barbs are going to get you. And they were all over him.
Well.
We got some soldiers, some extra soldiers.
Yeah.
They were all over him.
All right.
So,
well,
what's that?
Flex,
That's
you
a party
do
zone?
No, anything that you're vibing.
TJ, how much time do I can?
Yeah, play around for like 3 minutes, and because I want to come back, I got some important. Listen, this show is not done. I got a lot of shit to talk about, y'all. Thank you for tuning in, Queen Radio. We'll be right back.
I'm gonna take you in a little party zone, okay?
Queen Radio with Nicki Minaj.
I'll take you to a little party zone. I am. I got my turntable set up. It's gonna be good. Here. Ooh. Good morning, am I on? Yeah. All right.
All my niggas that like the hip hop, let me see you put your hand up. Cause if y'all don't give a fuck like we don't give a fuck, throw your motherfucking fingers in the air. Throw your motherfucking fingers in the air. Throw your motherfucking fingers in the air. Come on, in the air. Come on, in the air. Come on, throw your motherfucking fingers in the air.
All right. Okay, people. What do we think so far, man? I wish I could take some calls. I could do whatever the fuck I want, just like she got Queen Radio. This is Act Radio, nigga. Or Act Twitch, whatever. Anyway, what do y'all think so far? I'm going to read the comment sections. I could take a couple of calls, but in case Queen gets back on, I need to hear from the Queen. Okay? Today I'm a stand-in barb, so all you other barbs, I'm the third barb in command behind a chick named Giselle Bronx today. Tomorrow I might be a op. It's all good. Anyway. What y'all think? Again, I feel Nicki should have dropped the track. I feel she should have dropped the track. I feel she should have started off the episode with a track dropped. Cardi cannot rap with you. But you know what Cardi could do? And Nicki was right. Cardi knows how to appeal to people better than you. Because the way how Nicki talks is not... It's with too much arrogance. It's too much... Like, we don't feel bad for Nicki. So while we believe her, who the fuck is this? Call him my goddamn phone. So while we believe you, Nicki, I just want to be clear that if you would drop the track, it would have changed the discussion up because 100% when Cardi goes on Instagram Live tonight, and it'll probably be tonight if not tomorrow, and tears starts to fall, and she tells us the story of how she was a broke bitch who was in the strip club and she was starting to see the industry, and maybe you didn't know you directly did it, but you blocked her from certain opportunities and she got tears in her eyes. And you know Cardi talks on a ratchet level that appeals to all the bitches who just like her. That's why they love, even though I say it's beneath Cardi at this point to fight you at a fashion show, all her ratchet fans and friends are like, fight that bitch. It's on site. They love it. When she gets to the tears and says, yo, Nicki, remember last year before I had Bodak Killer when I was still stripping, I had a gap in my tooth, my shit was fucked up, I'm about to get evicted, I'm running out of money, and you did this, and the tears start coming, and then she don't even gotta come, people don't care about screenshots these days, I gotta let you know. People don't. And then she comes with another sob story about her child, just talking about some other shit. 100% I'm believing that people are gonna switch from what you're saying to her. It's a back and forth at this point. And I get that you have Queen Radio, but how long are you going to do this? You're going to go back and forth. Cardi's going to go on her Instagram Live whenever. She goes on frequently. As soon as the knot goes down, she's on it 5 times a day. You drop a track, you put that chick in a situation where now she has to answer to everything you said. And you could have still explained yourself, but answer to what you said with the record. Put her on a time basis, because you know how fans get it. All right, well, Nicki did something. Cardi, what's up? Yeah. She can't respond to you. That to me would have been a dope checkmate. Cardi's going to come with the tears and sympathy. I'm telling you, Cardi relates to these ratchet hoes better than I've ever seen anybody do it. And that's why I think also that race card she tried to pull on Cardi will not work. Cardi, and I don't want to ever say there's a thing as acting black, but Cardi you be forgetting Cardi's Spanish. You think Cardi's some ratchet bitch. And she is ratchet. But you don't even see race with it. You just look at her like one of us. Or like one of, I don't even say black people, just one of the people that goes through shit in the hood. So I don't believe that race card is going to be effective, even though that was kind of strategic how you pulled it, Nicki. But she's going to come back with tears, 100%. You feel me? What y'all think? I'm going to read the comment section for a little bit. Could y'all stop saying Boonk has passed away? Boonk is very much alive. By the way, yes, rest in peace to Boonk because he's changed his name. He now goes by the name John Gabbana, okay? Boonk is alive. Flex still mixing away. Salute to Flex. He's doing a good job on this episode. He got out a couple questions. I don't know if you guys caught this. Did y'all catch this one? When she was speaking about Drake and Meek linking up or reuniting. Tell me if I am incorrect in what I heard. I could be. It sounded like she said, me and Drake, we had a conversation about that. And though I was in the headspace of Meek did stuff, obviously we broke up, and I might feel a certain type of way because he is my ex, I'm cool with them making up because it looks good and they looked happy. So if I'm supposed to take anything from that, don't look like Nicki was behind the scenes on some Drake, make up with him. No, it looked like she was on some shit like, nah, fuck that nigga. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Let me know if I'm wrong with that. Again, I'll go listen to it again because, of course, this will be up everywhere. But when it came to Drake and Meek and Flex asked a question, it came across to me that she said, me and Drake had a conversation. Now, instantly it came to mind, I thought she was talking about maybe a conversation while Drake and Meek were beefing, but clearly she pointed out it was more like recently because she was like, we had a conversation about whatever, and I was feeling away because Meek did whatever, we broke up, whatever, right? But I'm happy that they made up because they look happy. Which then tells me her and Meek might not be on the best of pages, right? Despite, you know what I mean, every time Meek name is mentioned, I see her put her thumb in her mouth or like her fucking pinky or whatever. But that's what struck me from there. I could be wrong. I'm going to look at you guys' comments and let me know. Someone said, you've been known to reach, but I don't know. Again, my nigga, I'm not, this is not something, when I'm telling y'all something off inside knowledge, I don't give a fuck if y'all believe me or not. Because what I'm telling you is because I've spoken to the actual people or spoken to people who, you guys would never know that information without me. Never. Nobody else is saying it. Nobody else. So that's not what I'm worried about. This is something that we both heard. We just heard it together on this Queen Radio shit. That was my interpretation off the first listen. Of course, y'all know, I'm off the apple juice. You feel me? And I could have heard it wrong. So that's what I'm asking you guys. If you feel I'm reaching or if you feel I'm incorrect, let me know. Okay, y'all niggas are just spamming RIP comments to random people. Okay. Let me hear. Okay, they're still playing music. So, what are y'all feeling thus far? By the way, keep in mind, I gotta be honest, it feels like people were inclined to either call Nicki pussy because she wasn't turning up at the fashion show. She was also being called a liar. And people were pretty much, like, it felt like the majority of people were Team Cardi B. You gotta keep in mind, rap beef these days is really just gaining the public on your side. I mean, Drake did it with Meek. Once people start memeing with Drake, it felt like everybody was against Meek. Cardi's the new person. She's an underdog of some sorts, even still. And it feels like she has people on her side because a lot of people are tired of Nicki and all that. But given the situation happening at the fashion show and Nicki's explanation, I wouldn't be surprised if I started to see some people start to question certain things about Cardi. And by the way, these things have existed. The thing about Cardi calling a woman of color, let's just say black woman, because it was a black woman, a roach, it has been around for months. Only Nicki Stans has made it an issue. But, again, sometimes it's all about presentation. This shit's all propaganda. Could people actually start doubting that Cardi B likes black people? Based on what Nicki said, the way she presented it very clever, by the way. Could people start doubting that Cardi fucks with niggas? Who knows? Again, that was a great attempt by Nicki. I'm not going to stick up for Cardi B's personality. I do not know Cardi B. I've met her once in person at the BET Awards. She was very nice. But I don't know who she is. She DM'd me a couple times, and she was nice there, too. I don't know who she is. I'm not here to stick up like Cardi loves niggas. No, I'm not here for that. And nor, there's no side in this, right? You guys let me know. You feel me? Somebody said she's half black, I thought. Okay, you might be right. I don't know if she is half black. But, you know what? Like, if it was a conversation of, say, Iggy Azalea has said an anti-black comment, like calling a black woman a roach, Iggy is done. Cardi, even though she's half black or whatever, that colorism thing might actually play into it. Where, even though she's dating Offset, who's black as shit, you feel me? And that's not, nigga, I'm black. I can say whatever the fuck. They're not black. They can't say. Anyway, yeah. So will that be an issue? Will people actually think about that? Again, I feel like that'll just kind of be something that she brushes off the shoulder. Because I'm the regular, schmegular hood bitch from the Bronx. I'm blood. All of my homies are niggas. It just happened that me and my sister are Hispanic. I think it just works in her favor. And just because of that, I don't think no one will really care. I'm looking for stuff that Nicki said that will stick. And I don't think much of it sticks. I think Cardi's going to come back crying, as I've said before. I don't want to repeat myself, but she's going to come back crying, and she's going to point out, quote-unquote, bags that were stopped. You know what I mean? Like, Nicki's the same person who definitely 100% blocked Safari from 100% blocked Safari from going to an award show. For someone, they could imagine that's a bag that you stopped. Like, that's a possible opportunity that you blocked off. Safari spoke on it at that time. K. Michelle spoke on it that, she thought I was fucking Meek, and she took my song or my title or whatever it was. Who else? There's another name that I'm missing. But it's been multiple shit. She had even issues with Charlamagne after Charlamagne was on her album, and allegedly she may have tried to get Charlamagne fired. You get me? Or at least call up to get him in trouble. Whatever it is. Like, come on now. Like, if we're talking about stopping checks and stopping bags, I can't speak for Cardi B. But Nicki, you're not going to sit here and act like you've never tried to stop or prevent anybody you don't like from succeeding. That is complete hogwash, complete bullshit. If in 2015 or whatever the year was when you were calling around for me and word got to me because it was only a couple of people who knew me and they said, what did you do to Nicki? She's very upset and she's in her feelings about whatever. She wanted to know who you work for, blah, 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 because, yeah, she's on her shit. If I worked for somebody, you would have absolutely got me fired. And then you would have said you didn't get my bag stopped, okay? Except you couldn't. So, again, I'm working, and my only frame of reference for this, and I will hold her to the fire to this. If I'd never seen you do these backhanded, underhanded, behind-the-scenes tactic that would have involved me, I would have said it's just hearsay. But you're going to have to answer about this, not only for Cardi, for K. Michelle, for these other, it's been a ton of people, Nicki. You going to sit here, you've never stopped a bag? I have an issue with you saying that. So, again, while I believe that if I'm Cardi, and I 100% believe she, like, Nicki knew, this whole thing that, like, even her fans or whoever is saying that, Atlantic is trying to, is Nicki on? Let me just make sure she's not on.
I don't usually do this.
This whole thing that you're saying that Atlantic wants to get you out and your fans are saying everybody's on Atlantic payroll, My nigga, Atlantic is competing with you. Of fucking course they want to get you out. They're not supposed to love you. You don't make them a fucking dollar unless you collab with Uzi or something. But for the most part, you don't. They want to have the biggest female superstar in the world. They've been looking for it forever. You feel me? Yes, they've been telling bitches, I agree with this. They've been telling bitches, yo, we want to sign you. Are you willing to go with Nicki when we sign you? Because we want to put a lot of money behind you. We want to get Nicki the fuck out of here. Bro, they're competing with you. They don't owe you nothing. Every record label don't like the other nigga record label. I could tell you this. I've talked to record labels that had meetings, 100%. Y'all think record labels love other niggas? I've had meetings with record labels where they say, listen, what the fuck are you getting paid by 6ix9ine and his label? We'll give you whatever. Do not fuck with him. Fuck with us. That's how labels move. They all want the hot person. Stop acting like this is some conspiracy that's only for Nicki. Nobody wants the other nigga to have the hot person. I've had 5 labels say that. What are they paying? We'll give you, write your own check. We want, pick an artist on our label, be cool with him, do that. We'll give you whatever. And I'm just told him, like, yo, I'm just cool with the nigga, like, whatever. But that's how labels move. Yes. Do you think at Warner Warner has OVO radio, so they, or OVO Sound, which is Drake's label. So they do love Drake. But let me see, Warner. Okay, Sony. You think Sony loves Drake? Fuck out of here, nigga. They can't wait to probably like get Drake the fuck out of here. If they could get a Drake replacement, everybody wants to have the hot guy. Everybody wants to have the hot girl. Saying that Atlantic is trying to get Nicki out is saying that, yo, fucking the Lakers want to beat the Cavs. Yes, dummy. Yes. We're gonna sign whoever we can to get you the fuck out of here. That's how it works. Don't be surprised if Atlantic is spending money to get her out of here. Don't be surprised. Don't bitch about it either. Nicki's label is guilty of everything people accuse every other label of. The same shit everybody accuses Atlantic of, Nicki's label done. The thing is, just nobody's exposing Nicki's label. Republican scums. Do I gotta expose them? The thing is, some of this stuff is just some way back shit. Like when Nicki was just kind of getting her foot in the game. They've done scummy shit. It's labels. They care about money, not people. They care about money, not feelings. They care about money. Stop thinking that there's some conspiracy. The conspiracy is to get all the money in my pockets and to keep it out of yours. That's the conspiracy of labels. Get over it. Get over it. And the payola. I'm going to keep jumping back in. I'm going to get to the payola before Flex even does. I don't even know why he hasn't talked about it yet. Every label does payola. You want me to tell you what payola is? Payola these days is impossible to prosecute. Impossible. Radio niggas get paid to play records. Radio stations get paid to play records. They won't admit it as such because it's in a they have learned the loophole. There's a loophole. You think that fucking Drake or whoever else is just getting played nonstop for no reason? No. It's illegal, at least in New York, for anybody to pay to directly compensate, monetarily or otherwise, for a promise of radio play. That's illegal. You can go to jail. Not can. You will go to jail. And there's a fine of like $250,000 or $500,000. Now, how do you get around that? It's how it's how the industry is built. I'll treat you so fucking good, you want to play my shit. Oh, what else do? You give away backpacks? Oh, the Hot 97, the Power 105 backpack, like giveaway? We'll give y'all the backpacks. Go give backpacks away. So when we ask you for a favor, remember, we didn't pay you for this. We paid you for some other shit. When we ask you for a favor, you want to do it. Everybody does payola. All these niggas are guilty. How do you think that Hot 97 and Power 105 is paying niggas the $1 million to be on the mic? How do you think that is? Labels are paying it. This whole thing to act like payola is this one thing stuck with one person. What Cardi did, and to keep it 100, the only thing that Cardi did that I don't know if Nicki did, and maybe she did, but again, I don't have any proof, so I don't want to accuse her of it. Cardi 100% while she was stripping and getting that little stripper money which comes fast and goes fast, she took that shit. Cardi can't walk up to a program director of Hot 97 and pay them. You know why? That's how you get sent to jail. These companies they figure out $500,000, $1 million, $5 million finesses through labels to figure out how records get played. They're not doing it with somebody with 30,000 in a brown paper bag. The fuck? Atlantic is gonna give Hot 97 $3 million. The fuck are they caring about your 30,000? Fuck out of here. But you know who cares about it? The mixed DJs who they're in the clubs and they aren't monitored as much to play what's on the station's playlist. Yo, do your club set because everybody's headed to the club at 9 o'clock. Play what's hot in the club. So you know what everybody who's on the come up does? You're the hot club DJ. You're on Hot 97. You're the hot club DJ. You're on Power 105. Don't say nothing. I'm going to slide you this 20 grand. Bump my shit for a week. Them DJs getting, they have a 6-figure salary, the ones who are consistent, right? But if somebody give you 20 grand, they gonna do it. Under the table shit. Cardi probably paid a bunch of these, like I don't want to call out niggas' names, but she paid a bunch of these niggas. That's not the shit that's gonna get you on, though. That's not gonna get you on. What the label does gets you on. Playlisting these days is more effective. Just keeping it 100. Okay, and somebody said, what am I talking about? I'm talking about payola. Payola was, Cardi B was accused of payola, and one of the reasons why Flex is there is to say payola. Flex, to his credit, and unless somebody tells me otherwise, he's not one of the payola niggas. You know why? Flex is in too much of a big position, and there's too many ears listening to him for him to fuck around. Flex goes out and he gets $7,000 to be in a nightclub for 30 minutes. Think about it. Flex could do 2 to 3 shows a night. He's a big name in the New York tri-state area. If a artist on the come up gives you 20 grand, bump my shit. And it won't make sense. Like, say Cardi B 3 years ago, nobody know who the fuck Cardi is. If Flex, one of the biggest radio DJs, drops Cardi B in a mix, it looks like, whoa, red flag, what the fuck? Also, Flex, who gets paid over $500,000, probably $1 million or so from Hot 97, why would you risk your $1 million job for $20,000? Do the math. You don't do that. So Flex wouldn't do it at this point in his career, but there's other DJs that would do it. And that's the grind for these little independent artists, and that's the grind for some of these DJs. I know niggas at Hot 97 that got 3 shifts. They're making nothing. The Hot 97 hits them with finesse. Yo, when you go to book your club joints, you get to put Hot 97 or even Power 5 on the flyer. You could charge them at least $1,500, $2 grand for being there for like limited amount of time. You're a headliner just because you're on a station. We're not paying you more than $5,000 a month to be on our station. Like, the fuck? Nigga, you're using our brand. We ain't using you. Everybody DJs. We're building you. So these DJs barely get paid. You get me? By the station. So they make their money in the club. Little strippers or whoever, hood niggas who trying to get on. Yo, take this 20 grand real quick. Play my shit on the radio. All right, cool. I'm going to throw it in a mix. I'm going to throw it in as much as I can. Good looks with the 20 grand. Yes, they're going to do it. That's what it is. Sorry.
Your eyes to peak. Am I indeed the last of a dying breed?
Okay, man. When is Nicki going to come back on? So that's the payola thing that, everybody's trying to act like Nicki is the only one. Bro, it's one of those situations where like everybody frowns on payola so much, you don't want to mention everybody else who've used payola. I would say 60% of these New York artists that came up, I know 100% they've used payola. They pay DJs to play their records. They pay DJs. Again, it's a very local approach that they could get local bookings and shit. Be like, oh, yo, I'm being played on 97. But in reality, that's not going to break your record. Radio don't break shit these days. But of course, these niggas, they want to get on the local scene, so they're going to do that. Do I think Cardi B, because she paid some DJ like 60 grand or a couple DJs the 60 grand, I think she had mentioned it once. No, that didn't break her. Atlantic realized she had a smash and fucking forked up the check to get this shit to Spotify and all that. This is the new payola. Let me tell you what this is. You want to know what the new payola is this? It's not even radio. These radio niggas are getting less and less of the money. The new payola is the streaming service shit. These labels are bending over backwards and deep-throating. 2 hands on it. They're deep-throating these streaming services cock. The stop these days these artists do, look into this. Look into this. Before artists even comes to Everyday Struggle or even Breakfast Club these days, as soon as they get to New York, they go to Spotify. They go to Apple Music. Why? Apple Music ain't giving no fucking interviews. You're doing press. What the fuck? They got to go play bitch to these Spotifys and titles. They got to do that because they want to get on playlists, right? Behind that, these labels are greasing the hands of these people, however they do it. Don't want to get too much into. I've heard some things to make sure niggas is playlisted, bruh. Oh, she back on? Sorry.
And we not gonna act like this ain't fucking legendary.
I'm having
Okay?
an amazing time. The snacks are great. It is.
I want better snacks.
Great.
So, all right, now, what time do we start this show? I've lost track of. At 3? Well, 3, kind of. 3 on color on my people's time. No wonder we've already been up here for like. I'm making some coffee, and now this is the portion of the show where I want to call some people.
She likes that sound effect, right?
You're the GOAT. What can we say? What
She
the
likes
fuck?
it. Like she hits it,
So
looks around, takes a
do
statement.
the kids know that this is a Funk Master Flex sound effect? Boo, do you feel like the kids, like the people know, like they know?
Some people.
Well, if y'all don't know, y'all need to motherfucking know that that's a Funk Master Flex sound effect.
Well, you know, it's not actually the bomb. You know what it really is? That bomb. I think that's a sound effect usually when I'm usually entering disrespect.
Right.
So it kind of has a little. It's associated, or when I have an exclusive record.
All right.
That's
I'm saying everybody feels like we're getting the flex effect when we do that bomb.
I like the bomb. I like that sound too.
It makes everyone excited. I don't know why.
Made me feel warm. Made me feel warm.
Yeah. Oh.
I'm sweating a little bit. Nikki came in the room. She said, "Why are you sweating, Flex?" I mean, I was trying to, impress you with my turntable.
You did
skills.
an amazing fucking. But nigga, wait, hold on. Let me talk about that for a second.
Yes.
I need to talk about that. I need to talk about that.
She hit the mirror first. Even though she's just speaking about it, New York. I'm sorry. I mean, everywhere. I know it's the world. She took the mirror first.
Yeah.
Even though she's just speaking.
Because I was putting on my
lipstick.
I was putting on my lip gloss. I look cute. I have to go out later on too, so I have to be, So I just want to tell people that I love talent, and I love when I hear talent because I can recognize certain things that tell me when a person is superior in their field. And I just want to say, and this is no lie, I swear to God, I'm not just saying this because Flex is here. I went in there and I can hear you. I can hear you in there.
Another room.
Right. When I go in the other room, I can hear what Flex is doing and how he's doing it. And I must say, I was like, whoa. I had to take a step back because I was like, oh my God. Sometimes you don't realize when you're in the presence of the GOAT.
Trying to be.
No, Flex, come on. You get on my motherfucking nerves, but let's just call a spade a spade. Let's call a spade a spade. Sometimes we don't even stop to realize when we're in the presence of greatness because nowadays, social media, you treat, everybody like everybody. And we don't realize when we're talking to people who have pioneered greatness and ushered in so many trends, like that is, one of them. And so I just think this is really fucking dope because I was in there and I was thinking to myself, wait a minute. This was making me feel like I was at a party instead of feeling like I was on the radio.
My own personal party. That's why I said that was so excellent. Like I thought it was on fire.
I couldn't talk this crazy on social media or on that radio if I couldn't handle my business.
I feel you, and that's I fucking see.
You see how you handle a microphone? At the end of the day,
that's how I be feeling.
You gonna get on that mic and do what you gotta do. I gotta get on the set and do what I gotta do, I'm a dud.
Right. That's why. Flex, how long have you been DJing?
You know what? Long time, man. How long? You know what? Cool DJ Red Alert and Chuck Chill Out put me in the game. They're veteran DJs from New York City. I carried records for them. Mm-hmm. And what did I play? I played at my first station I played at was Kiss FM. Then I played at WBLS. And then I got hired at 97.
And I bet you don't think I would remember. It's 98.7. 98.7 Kiss FM and 107.5 WBLS.
They used to be a younger station back then.
Right.
Yes. And those are the guys who pioneered it.
Yeah.
I remember the first time I met you.
When?
You were doing I feel like you were doing a freestyle on K-Slay's show. Am I saying
right.
it right?
We spoke about that. Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
My group, because I was in like a rap group. And
Well, I felt like I saw you by yourself. I don't know why at that time. I did not feel like I saw you with everyone there.
No, because we were definitely there at one point with my rap group, right, Booth? Or was I there again with just myself with K-Slay? By myself? Okay, by myself. Okay. Well, maybe. And shout out to K-Slay because very early on, he was one of the people who allowed us to come to his show and show our skills.
Big fan of yours.
I love him. I want to just make sure I say that because that's another person who I haven't seen him in a very long time, but he was one of the people who would always allow us to have a platform on his show. And I really appreciate that, you know.
And he asked me about your music at the time.
Really?
And you looked me up and down to see the response I was going to give. He said, yeah, she got, and then she looked at me like, because I try to look at the corner of my eye at the artist if I'm being asked about a song.
Right.
No, and she was like, yeah.
Because everybody knows that he's a hard critic. I mean, at that time, he was a hard critic especially. And I was just like, I never expected anyone to like my stuff. Because, I mean, like I said, New Yorkers, oh my God, they're difficult to please, you know.
You actually conquered Jersey first.
Mm-hmm.
You came to a club before.
Well, what was the party? So we did that party in Jersey.
Yeah, but you had already been coming through Jersey like 2-3 times packing it out with the college kids.
Yeah.
And
I had a big following.
All you had was Donk and I
Itty
think,
Bitty.
And I think those are the only 2 songs you had.
Itty Bitty Piggy.
And it was a church, and the promoter said, I'll be honest, the promoter said, can you get Nicki Minaj? I said, who? He says, I'm telling you, she's big out here. And we did the party. I remember we shut the party. You got to touch the stage. Probably had 2,000 in, 1,000 out. Yeah. And the door was shut. Shout out to Bobby Trends put me on you first.
Oh, really?
Bobby Trends is
Shout out to Bobby Trends.
He told me. He said, Nicki Minaj, you have to get her in the club out here.
The thing is, people don't realize, like, I really lived that underground circuit life. A lot of people bypass it. Now,
strong, you did strong.
I lived it like, oh my God. I was doing 4 parties a week, Flex. Okay? I was making a lot of money
You made good money that night.
I
feel like she didn't have a song, and I feel like I gave you a 20K spot or
I was
15K.
making a lot
it was
of
good
fucking money,
The
Flex.
grind.
Yes, and multiply that
Nobody
by
studied
4.
either. They were like, no, get it. I'm telling you, it's going to be
it's
something.
worth it. Yeah, everybody knew I was worth it because I was so engaging with my fans, and they were crazy. And by the way, shout out to my fans.
What year was that? 10? No?
07? No, it was like 07 probably.
07.
Because my first album came out in 2010. So it definitely wasn't. So yeah.
Mixtape.
I'm horrible with remembering stuff like that.
You
but
kept picking up the phone for me after you got hot. I'll give you
yes,
that.
and
You
that's
kept
probably
picking up
why
the phone.
that's probably why you stopped at one. There was one thing that I said I couldn't do, and I said I wonder if he got an attitude for that. That's why he started.
Never. I never.
Because I remember, I'll never forget the what you said to me. You was like, I mean, I know this is sneaker money for you, but can you do this for me? And I was like, Flex,
that's the way I talk to the artist.
I said, Flex, you're killing me.
He really said that?
Yes, I will never forget that quote.
Now you just told every artist the line that I use all the time, and now they know I say it to them. Now you blew me up. It was.
No, but I didn't want to do it for the money.
Offense.
I wanted to do it just because, whatever, because you was, But I was like, what
You still picked up the phone for me.
Of
You got me
course.
big. And
then you turned on me.
No,
Let's
wait.
talk about that.
Yeah, I did.
Let's talk about that.
I did.
Let's talk about it. Let's get about it.
Can I get 15 more seconds of the good time?
Okay.
Okay. So also, at the time too, when Safari, you guys were very you guys were there. You guys were always there for me, kept in touch. I liked it. I felt it. And then I turned on you at some point.
And why? And let me tell you, I realized that with all the greats, it seems like you've turned on all the greats at one point in their career.
You want to list them?
Why?
I don't turn. No, I'm gonna tell you
why?
what it is.
You be wanting attention.
Here,
you be wanting attention.
Wait. I'm gonna tell you why. You want me to tell you why?
Yes.
Want me to tell you why?
Yes.
Because I am a hard critic of the music. I am. And just like how you said to me, hey, Flex, you're on that turntable and you like to do what you do. I judge myself.
I'm like that too.
I judge.
Man, one in the chat, man, if they need to up the fuck rate, man, we got to tune out, bro. Yeah, I should have cut Queen Radio at 5 then if we ain't going to continue with the bullshit.
like, I'm just saying, I don't want to get into that, but like, I'm just saying, like, if you coming at a person like Jay-Z after all these years, it ain't about the music, Flex. Like, it be about stupid stuff.
No. You know what it was about, and I remember it very well. I took offense, and no longer, because I want to also say that we have moved in a great position to put that forward. Okay. So me in saying this, we've moved forward. Okay. I don't want to. I think at the time, it was a few issues that were happening. I think it was at Rock Nation, some artists, and I felt like what I was being told was, hey, the artist cool out. We're going to let him speak to y'all for him. Bro, I don't even know what that is. I've had these relationships. I'm going to keep these relationships. I'm going to just keep moving around, moving. Now, if you say don't play a record, do play a record, I get it. You know what I mean? I ain't trying to mess up the marketing plan. So, and then on top of that, I took some offense to that camp being aggressive with me. And I want to be honest what I mean by aggressive. Meaning, in this business, artists and people of power, you've never done this. I'm not putting you in this category. Okay. Have a tendency sometime to, hey, be cool, shut up, leave me alone for what I'll do for you later. I don't even want you to do anything for me. I'm good. I don't want you to do anything for me. I'm good with that. But I'm going to give my opinion of what I feel in this seat that I hold. And that shouldn't be altered, I feel. You know why? For me, Nicki, and this wasn't me and your exact thing. If you, artists sometimes have a tendency of, if you make music and you hit iTunes and you put out CDs, you're open to be judged. Right. That's it. That's right. All it is. I'm not, that's how I feel with artists. So if I judge the music or I don't play a song or I give my opinion and then the shade comes, cool. When that shade comes, I don't fold. And sometimes that not folding is taken as arrogance. And I get it. But my experience, Nicki, is in the 80s, and I don't mind saying how old I am. In the 80s, I had rappers. And I noticed that I had no say.
Oh, boy. I love you, Flex. Hey, could Cardi B go live, man? Come on, man. I think they're off that shit now, man. Jeez. Damn, man. Yawning and shit. Come on.
Jay, and rappers want to record, rappers want to travel, they don't have rent money. I'm going to make a decision for myself. Got it. And I did some things maybe I shouldn't have done when I was young, that I would never knock people for, and things that I did and things that I sold. And then I regrouped. I got robbed. I regrouped.
Really? You got robbed once you had already made it?
Well, I had gotten robbed when I was at one time doing something I wasn't proud of, that I would never tell the story when my mom was still alive. But I knew some kids from Harlem that used to travel to Jersey that used to sell some things out of apartments. And I carried that stuff to then earn my own house. And in earning that house, and I was making money, I got greedy. I want to be honest. You know, when you get greedy and you say, I'm not going to keep my team with me that hold me down.
Is Flex snitching on himself right now?
I want to rock this house dolo, and I'm going to make my bread. And I felt because I was from New York that I could hold it down. And I got robbed. And I didn't get mad at any of my team because I was the one who said, nah, it's cool. Y'all go there. I'm going to stay here. But I did make a decision for my life that I called Chuck Chill out and I said, I want to carry your records. And he, at the time, him and Red Alert were the biggest DJs, and I knew I could learn. So I made those, and all this story is to say is I made a decision for myself that I want the Flex brand to mean something different. And so now that 2018, when it comes to an artist, I've not just paid my dues, I've earned my name. And how I earned my name was playing new records and saying what I thought was whack and thought what I said was good. And I never took a penny to play a song. So if I earn that, I don't want to change that. And referring to Hov because I love him. I have a lot of respect for him.
Right.
A ton of respect. A ton of how he's paved this ground and what he's done.
Mm-hmm.
I just didn't want that type of energy in my text. It just made me feel funny, and it made me feel like if I don't say anything at this point, I'm a bitch. And that's what I felt. And sometimes in that position, you know when someone bigger than you is putting you in a position where if you speak up, nigga, if you don't, you're my bitch. And if you speak up, we're going to see what you're made of. And I felt I wanted to speak up.
Wow.
And, a lot of people told me my career would be over. And I was like, sure, right. Because I do talk a certain way sometimes, Nicki, because I know if I get up at 6 a.m. and I do what I need to do and true to me and put in that work, maybe I won't make 100 million, but I'm a bag of loose 20 million.
Okay.
That's how I feel. Like
Okay.
I was judgmental.
You start talking them M's, you know what I'm saying?
You get excited.
You get rich, bitch, you know what I'm saying? Pussy, wait, you start talking about the
I was aggressive with you. I was.
Wait, hold on.
Look,
I'm done with your speech.
I don't want to skip the subject.
I'm done with your speech, Black. I'm not. Now it's time for the Nicki speech.
Okay, all right.
Now it's time for the Nicki.
Don't turn the barbs on me, though.
I'm not.
You can, however you do this story, stupid. You can.
Now we gonna get into some things, Boof. Boof, come over here, cause I want to say that Flex, you turned on me twice.
I thought it was once.
You turned on me. I done had a Boof, you don't remember when me and Flex was arguing with the first thing, the Summer Jam thing, and then this time.
Yeah.
Can I just say?
Yeah, I did.
I think Flex. I said this to my team, and I'm not just saying this. I said I really think Flex loves me.
I do.
I said I think Flex loves me because I said for this man to be trolling me when I'm not on even on the fucking internet. I was on my hiatus.
I was trying to rattle you.
Yeah.
I was trying to rattle you.
I know.
Absolutely, I was trying to rattle you.
Let me tell you what I said. Let me tell you something. I study this shit. I said.
And clues finished because we friends now.
You better watch your fucking mouth. You better watch your fucking mouth.
Boof agrees. He gave me the head.
No, he not. We not disrespecting
it's
Clue.
Me and Nicki are friends now. You finished. We're back.
Flex.
I've been dying to say that. It's a great platform to say it too. Forget about it. It's a wrap. I'm back. I'm sorry. Okay, go ahead.
Let me say this.
Go ahead, I'll let you finish.
Let me say this. First of all, Clue, you know you my baby and I fucking love you. Queens till the death, nigga, what?
Let me tell you something. I like him very much, too. You know why? I'm going to tell you, even though he's a person I'm against in the ring, I'm going to tell you the props he doesn't get.
Wow.
There ain't nobody ever done it bigger on that tape circuit.
Oh, absolutely.
The better part of Queen Radio was done, man. I think that's over with. I was waiting for more fucker, but wrap it up, okay? Anyway, listen, Nicki, a good move. Cardi, it's up to you now, girl. Get them tears, get them onions, whatever you got to do. Get on Instagram Live. Have Offset in the background rocking baby culture. Start crying. Just say you're a mother. You're hormonal. You're like, you just don't like when bitches is talking about your kid. And then start exposing Nicki too. We'll be on your side as well. By the way, the internet is a bunch of niggas, man. We don't give a fuck who's going at it. We on whoever's side, okay? Look at the Drake and Meek shit. Yo, yesterday I seen about 30 videos from Meek fans like, whoa, thank you, we could like Drake now. Like niggas just be fake flexing, man. Niggas just love bullshit, really. So, Cardi, your turn. Make up your bullshit now. I don't want to listen to the rest of this. Just talking about some nonsense. Go get the Queen Radio, okay? Or no, the Queen album. I think that's what she wanted to promote. She got a tour coming up. If you're a Barb, if you are interested in her brand or whatever, go check it out. I wish much success to her. I do think she handled the situation with Cardi okay. I think especially after this, she kind of looks like a queen. You get me? Cardi got some explaining to do. She looks like a ratchet thought from Love and Hip Hop. And I'm sorry to use that word. I know she's married and she has a child. But she looks really bad given the context that Nicki framed it in. And just even given how it looked on video. There's 30 security guards there. Nothing happened. Nicki don't sound shook. And I'm glad Nicki didn't come on this like, yeah, I would have fucked you up. If she came on that energy, then we would have looked at Nicki like, but you did nothing in the moment. But she didn't come on that. She just said, I'm embarrassed. That was kind of, it was kind of ratchet. It is what it is. Is there any reason we should still listen to Queen Radio?
He comes on the station and boosts their ratings. You know what I mean? And if you remember, the first time me and Flex got into it, he milked it and milked it and milked it.
Oh, you liked it?
Oh, yeah.
Play it back. Play it back.
Yeah. And everybody was like, oh my God, he's gonna milk this shit. You know, he's gonna milk this
All the
episode.
way.
He does it. He is a master at what he does.
On WWF.
Oh my God.
You invented trolling.
One thing I will say about Nicki, for all the Kings and Queen awards you're giving out, it feels a little disingenuous. It feels like you're only rewarding the people who fuck with you at the moment.
People like you and 50 give it up to Tekashi.
I like him.
Because y'all
I love his energy.
Y'all know damn well that
I
that's
love
y'all
him.
in another type of
Oh,
form.
10,000%.
Absolutely. Yes.
Yes.
So, but
I love the way 50 does it too.
Can I say something? And I'm gonna speak for my ladies now. Hold on. Oh, but and by
That's
the way,
3 on 1.
by the way,
That's
y'all
3 on
are
1.
always able to chime in. Get off your phones, put on your phones. Let's go. No, hold on.
My daughter at Whole Foods getting me some tea.
All right. But listen, hold on. I'm gonna tell y'all men something now. Hold on, because I know you niggas. Y'all gonna hang on to this forever. I would like to say, and I can say this because y'all know I love all three of y'all. But you, 6ix9ine and 50. Men who act like that are the most sensitive and emotional people alive.
You better talk about it.
I have thick skin.
No! Shut up, man. I'm gonna say that. No, Black.
It's
in
a
a way.
difference.
No, there's a way. No, it's a way. Now they have thick skin in the way that they'll go back and forth with you, but they are sensitive babies that need to be hugged, and they need a titty every now and then stuffed in their mouth. They need a titty stuffed in their mouth. That's the type of men they are.
Boof didn't agree. He laughed.
I'm not that guy.
Boof is not that guy.
He didn't agree. He laughed. I just want to point that out.
I'm glad you see. You and I are very observant. Now,
Body language.
Right. Now, I would like to say that when I saw that you started trolling on my hiatus, do you know what I said? People, and that's the thing, people think that they know me, but they have no clue. Do you know what I said? I said, this is what someone does when they want their favorite player to play better in the finals.
I so much wanted you to play better.
In the finals.
I just wanted you to play better.
Didn't I said, Flex is trolling me because he knows that I'm the go-to girl when you need something to motherfucking get done. When you down by 2,
I knew you had more
and you
than
need
you were,
a 3.
I knew you had more than you were giving.
Right, but can I say something, motherfucker?
Look.
I was on a hiatus. I had just come out of a relationship, and it was my first time being single, Flex. You don't know as a...
Bro, I can't listen to no more of this. Hey, listen, man. Y'all enjoy Queen Radio. Go tune in if y'all want to tune in, bro. I gotta go do some videos and shit, play some Fortnite. I'm gonna try to get back on stream later tonight. I can't listen to this shit no more, bro. What the fuck? It's like a dick stroking contest. I don't want to hear this. I heard the better part already. Okay, let me go do that and some shit, and I gotta go to the mall too. So let me go handle some stuff. It's like 6 o'clock on the East Coast. If I could stream, I'm gonna stream at like 11. Gives me like 5 hours to do some shit. I'll be back. Nicki, for the rest of the shit you're gonna say, I'll hear later. Peace the fuck out. God damn it, bruh.